achieve your goals, don't focus on them. This goes against everything that we have been taught. Our parents, our teachers, our mentors, they have guided us and told us that if you want to achieve something in your life, then you have to set it as a goal and you strive to achieve that goal. I believe that doesn't work, and you have to change it right now. First, so what do we do if we want to achieve a goal? So this is what we do. We first set our goal. For example, I want to be a doctor in the next 20 years. So that's that. And you only see that goal, an abstract thing, which is never have been, you cannot actually imagine how can you achieve that goal. You are clueless because you don't know how to achieve to that point. You cannot get from this to that. Because when you set a goal, you put it very high. You put a target that you want to achieve, but you never took the care and thought to actually set stepping stones or efforts in order to achieve that goal. You never put a way for you to achieve that goal, and this is what the problem is. So let me share you a story about myself on how I overcame this problem and actually achieved my goals. I've been to countless ceremonies and motivational talks where they always share about ideas on how to be successful. I met a businessman who had a very successful company, and he told to me, you here have a lot of potential, and you man, and he points to me, I think that you, with your talent and your capability, you are able to rule the country one day. But he left me hanging, and he didn't tell me how do you achieve that point. And this is the problem here, because he told me one thing, and that is to achieve your goals. Set your goals and fight for it. But after a few months, it came up to a year, and I didn't achieve anything at that point, and I was depressed about myself. I was so saddened because all of my aspirations, all of my dreams hadn't come true. So I was left sad and unsatisfied with myself because I have not fulfilled anything in my life, and I don't feel good about myself. So until one day, I realized that I've been doing this all wrong. And what incident that made me realize that I should change on how I pursue life? So I was in class, and to give you a bit of history, I wasn't the smartest boy in my class. When I was in Form 2, I was in class with Zikri, and he dominated the class. He was so smart. I was like the bottom of the class and always at the bottom of the rank.
Zikri.
So I had nothing. My debate career wasn't that good. I wasn't even good in academics. I wasn't even have anything noticeable or something that I can reflect onto. So I had nothing at that point. So this point is because I had a target. I set a goal to become a doctor, and that didn't work. So what did I do? When I was in class, I usually slept and didn't even pay attention in class. So one day, this teacher, he's an English teacher, and his name is Sir Alida. So
I know that teacher.
So this teacher was motivational. He was like a leader, and he was a great person.
Wow.
So what did he do? Well,
what did he do?
Actually, the only thing that he did to me was wake me up, and not like, oh, Azmi, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, he like literally woke me up. So I was sleeping, and then he came up to me. So, are you dancing? He said to me. So And then like the whole class laughed, and I didn't laugh because I was sleeping. And so after class, my friends told me that story, and then I realized that actually I think to achieve something, you have to realize that you have to do something in order to achieve that goal. So I thought about I actually meditated and sat by myself thinking about my future, and I did this. I took small steps and set small goals to achieve that future. So in the end, I didn't set a very large, a high target for me to achieve. But what I did was I tried to achieve or accomplish factors that could lead to my success. So how do I do it? This is how. If I had this big goal about being a doctor, so how do I achieve being a doctor? First, what I did immediately after that incident is to not sleep in class. I said to myself that the first thing that I want to achieve in my life is to stop sleeping in class. That was the first thing, and that had immediate change. I immediately understood more in my subjects, and I performed better in my exams. Second thing, I said to myself that I will ask at least 2 questions in every class. So before class, I would always prepare at least 2 questions about the subject that I'm going to learn about in class. That was the second thing. And third thing, I said to myself that I want to focus, at least I want to allocate 10 minutes of my time every day to read about something new. And this is what I did. I tried to accomplish factors that could lead to my success. And this is what I did. And to prove to you that it works, it actually changed my performance in school. I had a better academic performance. I became a prefect. I even did better in debate. I achieved a few goals and so on. And this is what the positive things that came. So this is what I want to tell you. When you want to achieve something, don't focus on it. Focus on things that make your dream come true. Take small factors, small steps that build up to your goal. And this is what you have to do to become successful. It has helped me in the past, and I hope it helps you in the future. Thank you.